My social experiences and my social media experiences have taught me one important thing, and that is that women love having fake friends. Let me explain. So I was watching Love Island, right? And I was thinking of the whole, how Sammy's come in and they're like, oh, she's Luca's type, and people are getting upset that Grace isn't being so nice. It got me thinking about a situation that happened when I was 17, right? I had that whole thing with the ex-boyfriend who left me for someone else, but I didn't find out until after. And the way I found out was actually that girl had seen like a comment that my friend left on his picture, and so she came to DM me, and like the true little crash out that I was, she must have said something like hi, and I was like, you already took the guy from me, why are you here, leave me alone. And I didn't realize it back then, but younger me was spitting. She was right. I was right. I was in fact correct. Like, she was coming to try and make this like friendship or alliance, or to check my temper. I think like this was really just a temperature checking exercise, like a do you still want him back, because she literally in that phone call, because she called me, she literally asked, should I leave him so that you can take him back? Of course I said no, because imagine someone leaves you, right? And then the way you end up back with them is because the person that they left you for decided, oh, that's a BB prize, man. Nobody wants that. That's like, when you argue with them, they'll remind you that, oh, they were free, and then you decided to come and try and hold them hostage. Girls, I know it's because of how we're socialized, but girls actually expect other girls to like be perfectly okay, or to have this like really PR response to like painful issues that happen. Yeah, like, I mean, somebody leaving you for someone else is painful, even if the relationship or situation was short-lived. That all these talking points like, oh, but you can't beef over a guy, it only really applies to friends, not some strange girl that you don't know from anywhere who is skeptical of everything you're saying. That's not your friend. You don't know her. As long as you are not like angry at her than him, because well, she don't know you, then like it makes sense. You can be just as angry. But then of course right now I'm deviating from the case of the show. We've moved from that. We're just talking about this in general, so don't bring up the fact that, oh, but Grace, at the end of the day, she's still going to take the, well, actually she is being cold to him, but you know what, that's a topic for another day. I don't document my reactions, but I should. Anywho, that would make this video very long. She's being just as cold to both of them, whether you agree with that or not. Like, even if you accidentally hurt that girl, like that wasn't your intention, you really didn't know that this guy already had a thing going on with someone else, or they ended it just to be with you, yeah, you have still partaken in the upsetting of that girl. You have still hurt that person's feelings, even if you didn't mean to. So what my question is, is why would she make a good friend? A person you done die. Why would she now make a good friend? See, because if that was me, and the shoe was on the other foot, I would be on edge. I wouldn't want to be friends with someone like that. I would feel like they were plotting revenge. Maybe not in terms of like anything romantic, but they can do it in other aspects. You never know. Mind you, I'm always on high alert though for everything. Like, too many girls expect life to be like a Disney Channel original movie where it's like, oh, what? We were both messing with the same guy. He lied to us both. OMG, let's be best friends. Even though you're going to stay with him, or even if you leave him, why? That still doesn't mean that we should now be friends. I don't know you. For all like, people choose friends. Like, a lot of girls choose friends based on absolutely ridiculous stuff, which is why you keep ending up in the problems that you're in. Not saying that it's your fault if somebody comes to try and harm you, but like, if your friendship started on like some super rocky foundation, well, what were you expecting? Oh yeah, I made friends with the girl who got demoted when I got promoted. Yeah, I took her office. Like, I don't know why she tried to put rat poison in my food. Like, I can't understand it, but like, yeah. Look how rocky that is. There are people like that, you know. Look how rocky the foundation is. That cannot be your friend. To me, sometimes when in that kind of romantic situation, when girls say that, oh yeah, we should be friends, it seems like they're trying to absolve themselves of guilt. Maybe I will feel better about this situation if I make the girl feel less hurt. She's not gonna feel less hurt. When that girl is, you know, she's just smiling through the pain, right? Because even if you decide, oh yeah, you don't want the guy back at all, even if he randomly turned around and said, oh, he didn't want her anymore, you still don't want that person back. No, that's still hurt. Humans have emotions, and it doesn't take, yeah, humans have emotions. Even if you're not like greatly hurt, like, oh, that's a lovely, it's still gonna hurt. That's the thing. People expect like women to act like superwoman, or to have this like super PR response, like, ah, yeah, you know, I am perfectly fine with everything bad that happens to me. Yes, no. It gives off the vibe that the girl is trying to be nice. And you see, niceness is performative. Something only has to appear attractive or pleasant to be nice. Like, wasps are pretty. Hold on, let me search a picture of a wasp. Hold on. I have been stung by a wasp before, you know. I have. I was 6. What a bitch. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful creature right there. You probably can't see that, but that's beautiful. We could say that wasps are nice. They look nice. It's pleasant to look at. It's attractive. It's got yellow and black contrasting. Gorgeous. And these are things that like actors can use. Actors can be attractive. Actors can be pleasant. Actors can be subtle. Niceness is performative. It's putting on a performance. Yeah, for a short period of time, you really can just adapt any set of personality traits you want. And like, this is why I don't understand when girls say that, like, you know, when like you'll have someone saying that, yeah, I like her because she smiles when she comes into the room. I don't like her because she doesn't smile when she comes into the room. Smiling is a performance. See, look at that. It looks like I'm being held at gunpoint. But smiling's a performance. You can you're picking your friends based on performances. These little temporary performances that don't really mean much. Like, oh yeah, so she's nice because she smiled. She's a bitch because she didn't smile. Whole time, like, imagine you're outside, yeah, you're running late for something, or like you're trying to remember what you came here to do or to get. And there's some weirdo in the corner thinking that you must be Regina George because you didn't shine all 32 of your teeth at her. World don't revolve around you, especially not my world. It can't revolve around you. It's mine. Like, yeah, she's such a bitch that she doesn't smile at anyone. I don't know, maybe I'm absent-minded. Maybe I don't like you. Or maybe I didn't even see you. He's grinning at you from like a corner, like way away. I mean, obviously, like, I ain't got the best vision, so I wouldn't have anyway, but like, yo, I've run into that situation so many times, you know? Sometimes I actually didn't like the person in general. I don't hate people, but I don't like everyone. So like she's smiling over there. I didn't see her, or I can see her, but I can't really see like the detail of her face. And so I don't know if she's smiling at me. I'm just like, why is this person just looking like this girl? She once, like in the middle of class, she crashed out. She liked this guy that liked me. Yeah, this is so funny. But I love these secondary school stories. They're so childish. She liked a guy who liked me, right? And so she was always looking at me. And so, like, I'll always be looking in, like, all kinds of different directions, staring off into the distance, because, I don't know, if I can't see what's directly in front of me, I might as well just stare off into the distance. And so, I don't know, maybe sometimes she's in the background of the distance. I don't know. But then, randomly in class, she crashes out saying that I'm staring at her. I hate this girl, she's always staring at me. I didn't even know she was talking about me because, again, can't see that far. But my friends were like, wait, who? Do you mean Cece? I was like, wait, what? They're like, wait, do you stare at her? I'm like, I can't even see that far. Like, cause she doesn't sit near me. She would be like at least a good 6 feet away. My vision's capped at like 3 for like seeing faces in the. In fact, I can't actually see my face in the viewfinder, and the camera is like about a foot away. So yeah. But you see, you're picking people. I didn't like the guy, mind you. Good friend though. You're picking ops and friends based on the most performative shit that you could easily misinterpret, and that means nothing. And typically, if someone, especially like people, like, you know, when you're watching shows like Love Island and that, like when somebody new comes in, when somebody new comes in and they're not in hot water, like they're not on the like losing foot, yeah, they're the one doing the taking of the partner, not having the partner taken from them, yeah. People say, oh yeah, this person's so nice, they're so sweet, look at how calm they're being. Yeah, because they're not the one who's about to lose something. Of course they are. And then, like, that's why I don't be calling any of them nice. But like, I don't pick favorites. I don't pick favorites on shows or friends in real life based on who is nice. Yeah, no. But anywho, you'll see them like a few days or weeks later when that person is in hot water, turning on them and being like, oh no, oh, she's a bitch. And it'll be because of someone else. This typically happens with girls, mind you. And it'll be because of someone else who walked in. It's basically like everyone has this like grass is always greener effect to a new girl who they don't know, who they can project a bunch of traits onto. And see, this is why there will always be stories about girls who smile in your face and then stab you in the back, and then always be stories about girls who they looked mean until I got to know them. Because you're not waiting till you get to know person to make like a full assessment. I know that we have our quick little snap judgment when we first see someone, but like you're not actually supposed to say that out loud or really internalize that. You get to know the person if it's someone you want to know, and then make your actual judgment. I love how I'm darting between a bunch of different topics here, like the show, what happened to you, and then what you're actually supposed to do in this situation with a stranger. But like the same way, not every girl is your friend, not every girl is your op. And I feel like, oh yeah, people love looking for ops, you know. People love looking for ops. They love looking for haters. They're always talking about imaginary haters, but that's a story for another day. I don't believe in performance, except when I'm on set. But I don't believe in performance, like faking, like pretending I'm happy with something when I'm not. What's that gonna do for me? It's not gonna do anything. Like, oh, but it will help everyone be more comfortable. Yeah, except me. Imagine you're dying on the inside, but you're like this. No, I'm fine. And everyone knows you're not fine too. So, I mean, either you're a bitch or you're a fake ass bitch. These are your two choices. Yeah, no, that's it.